It feels good to be back, I won't lie. It's a good game. 10 years later. And yeah, here we go. Ubisoft, back when they used to give a damn about gaming. Now they don't care about us. Oh, I remember this. Oh, it looks so... It's so old. I love it. Oh, the music brings back flippin' memories. Okay, so first let's go to options. Wow, this game hasn't changed at all, really. Okay, blood on, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, keep the controls the way they are. Oh, dude, I remember this game so well. Like, honestly, let's play. We're gonna do new game, obviously. Yeah, that's me.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that was me.
But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous.
Oh, look at Caesar.
Most are held by a
Caesar, what's his
group.
name?
The same group.
Oh, I forgot his name. Borgia. That's his name, Borgia.
We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Alright. Oh, dude. I want to see how much like work they put in to make the graphics updated. So far, I'll be honest, not really seeing much of a difference, but we'll see. I'm sure it's we'll just see. That's all I can say. Wow, this game really gives me nostalgia, man.
We're here.
A lot brighter, I won't lie. The PS3 game obviously was a lot grimmer, a lot grayer. I don't know, a lot of games in that era were very grey, like 2013 games. or not even, like a lot of games that came out on the PS3 era were grey, like very grey and gloomy. Like if you want a good example, look at GTA
Let's go.
4. That's a prime example of a very the game. Oh, so let's see where. Yeah, man, let's do this. I haven't played this in so long. He walks so funny. Now that I'm older, he walks so funny. You know what I mean? It's like a very wonky walk. Like, yeah, he walks pretty funny. I won't lie. Oh yeah, these guys wait for you. By the way, see if you just go on without them. But yeah, man, this game I played like I think 2 years later or a year later. I can't remember. But I remember playing it because what happened was, oh, that's loud. What happened was, like, I bought Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3 all at the same time. And I played through all of them within about a month. I played through each and every one of them. Like, yeah. I don't know, because...
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Shut up with your flippin' Alice in Wonderland, flippin' da. Quotes, get out. So anyway, like I was saying, man, like, oop, little glitch there. Anyway, yeah, so like with this game, yeah, like I played it, but like I bought all the Assassins. Okay, it just took a while to load there, no problem. But yeah, I bought all the Assassin's Creed games because I think Black Flag was still coming out. I remember reading it in a magazine. Black Flag was still coming out, so this was the most recent game. I mean, Liberations I think was the most recent one, but that doesn't really count. Anyway, but like, yeah, man. Like, I remember playing this game and thinking this was the best one they made. Then I played Black Flag, and then that changed my mind. They basically gave you more of what made this game great, like the naval combat, the combat, and the characters as well. Like, I won't lie, the Colonial Assassins story, in my opinion, is the best story they've ever written. They've just never been able to recreate that buzz of Assassin's Creed ever again. Like, there was 1, then there was I think it was 2, then Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Liberation, a DLC for this game, tearing out the thing. I think I might have swapped, I don't care. Then 4, Black Flag, and then flippin' Freedom Cry. And they've just never been able to make it up since Unity, you know what I mean? Like, ever since Unity came out, the buzz for the game is just... No one really cares about Assassin's Creed anymore. I don't know if it's because they keep making games, or after Unity, everyone's expectations of the franchise just went downhill because the game was so poorly executed. I don't know, between the two. Me, in my personal opinion, I just think the games came out way too often. Like, every year almost, they were pumping out Assassin's Creed games. Did they need to do that? No. They didn't have to. I think if they released the games in 5-year intervals, it would have done way better. But they kept just pumping out the games like this. So that's one of the reasons why the games kind of died, in my honest opinion. People got bored of them, so... That is my controller vibrating on my desk, sorry.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
But I think with Assassin's Creed 3, let us do a tutorial. We're doing the tutorial now. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
What a shit dad, honestly.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno.
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, can we start the tutorial now?
Okay, Desmond.
Here we
While
go.
you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Watch for
Loki,
the
I'm
mark
so
over there.
excited to play this again. It's been so many years, man. 10 years to be exact. Oh, is it R1? Oh, that's so weird. It used to be R2 to... I mean R1 to run. Now it's R2. That's a bit weird. I'll get used to it.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
But anyway, man, like with Assassin's Creed, yeah, with this game, this was the death of like the future storyline, cause there used to be a future storyline, and then like yeah, man, like after Desmond, I'm not gonna spoil, but like after Desmond, yeah, the future storyline for these games suck. I won't lie, they suck. Like no one
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
ever did it again. There's no way I'm gonna get 100% synchronization for this. That would be just too dumb. But yeah,
That's
man.
a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
I won't lie, the parkour in this game isn't so bad. I mean, the combat in this game isn't also too bad. It's a bit more stripped down. I think the best combat in any Assassin's Creed game, I don't know if it's just bias, but for me personally it had to be the early Assassin's Creed
Synchronization
games.
levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Oh, I hate them. I fucking love hate them. Like the way he dresses, his ponytail. Oh, he's perfect. His manners, his mannerisms. Hate them is a better. I'll be honest. Like spoiler for this game, but like
Sir,
hate them's a better protagonist. Than
everything
Connor.
all right, sir?
I'm sorry.
Yes. Fine.
He's just more
just
vocal
preoccupied,
and
that's all.
charismatic than
Don't forget
Connor.
your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
So a lot of things people complain about when it comes to Assassin's Creed is that I think we're still in England in this. Is that people like to complain about the protagonists of Assassin's Creed being too, not similar, but like I don't know. They want them all to be charismatic. Not all of them are gonna be that way.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
Love him. Yeah, but like everyone in Assassin, let's see.
Ladies
Very
and
warm.
gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seat.
This is the same opera house that it's in Black Flag.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Usher! It's goofy. Oh, I remember this part. Hate them's big old
My
booty
apologies.
cheeks. 1,000 pardons. I think he pushes the one guy down. But like, why did he get up? I think it's this guy. Oh no, it's after this cutscene.
Evening, Haytham.
Yep.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Oh yeah, Eagle Vision. He's there.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Yeah, let's move.
Since we live by him. Sir, lack more that sick word of trial comes on.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious, we may satisfy a little soften the evidence.
Anyway, a lot of people like to complain. Oh, R2, sorry. A lot of people like to complain about the Assassin's Creed characters. They're saying like, oh, people like to complain about Connor for being brutish and straightforward. He's very hot-headed, brutish, not really emotional. Haytham's very charismatic and stuff. Like, Haytham's charismatic and charming. Similar to Ezio, but British. But, like, yeah, a lot of people want Assassins to be, or all Assassin's Creed characters to be funny and charming and stuff, you know what I mean? I kind of like that we don't get that all the time. I like to have a character that's, you know, they differentiate from each other, because not all Assassin's Creed characters need to be similar, you know what I mean? I like when they have their own background and their own sort of like, you know what I mean? Oh, I remember this. I used to be stuck as a kid trying to get this. Oh god. That was easy. It was hard on it was hard on the PS3. Crazy to say that, what the fuck? Anyway, so a lot of people used to say like especially with Altair, because Altair is very also very brooding, very like, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, Connor's very brooding and straightforward. Give me Lee! He's very like brooding, very uncharismatic. I don't know why people didn't like that, because personally, I thought it suited his character, you know, to be like that. So, but like, in my opinion, the Colonial Assassin story, like Rogue, 3, 4, Liberation, Freedom Cry, even, was the best period of Assassin's Creed in my opinion, because they're all linked, man. They're all linked up somehow, which was the best in my opinion. Whereas nowadays they're too busy trying to go too busy far forward and too busy far back, and it's like, what the hell are they doing?
We would have found another way. Yes, but then you would have known. For what it's worth. As am I.
I won't lie, the faces haven't changed at all. They're still as bad as I remember. I mean, it's a game from 2012, 13, like what we're supposed to do. But I think I Hate Them is about late, maybe 30s. Not late 30s, but I think Hate Them here is about 30.
Come, please!
30, mid 30s. has to be. Oop, what did that guy do?
I've done no wrong. I swear it.
Any weapons? I beg your pardon. No pushing, please. Please. Let us through.
Order! We must have order!
Try to remember.
In all fairness, how did they not know it's hate them? Hate them like the one that dresses the most outlandish here. He's the only one that has it. So what the fuck? Okay, Ubisoft. Typical. I'm not gonna lie, it's very typical.
I'm staying where it's safe.
Order! We must have order!
Sorry, move out my fucking way.
Order! We must have order! Move!
That guy's gonna be in fucking trouble. It's weird that Hatem doesn't wear a wig. You know, a lot of characters, powdered wigs used to be a thing. It's weird that Hatem doesn't wear one, nor does any colonial assassin actually wear wigs. They all sort of tie their hair up, to be honest. Oh yeah.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world.
It happens.
Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Oh yeah, so far so good, so far so good. I got 100% full synchronization there, yay, yay. It's okay. Oh yeah, my nose. But look at Hatham, guys. Look at his like cool. Look at his suit. Like look how cool that is. The blue, the navy blue with the red. Nah. It must be pretty boring on a ship. All you can really do is just read and
fresh air might do me good.
Write, chill. Pretty boring. This has always been my favorite thing in any game, is literally the openness, water, huge body of water, and just you can see off in the distant land. The land doesn't have to be marked to anything with anything crazy, but it's there. It's like in Bloodborne, Kaina's castle, it's like a site that overlooks
and then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You
But
might
I
want
do.
to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell, is it?
So I thought.
And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
DDT'd him.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
I love him. Love him.
Do you yield?
Just kill the man, no problem.
How do you like these odds?
What a coward. Come.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Kabow!
There's your knife back.
Love him. He's so charismatic and charming. I see why people say they wanted
I
the game
don't care for you, Mr.
more than-
Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself.
Love him.
Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
He's so scary, you know what I mean? Like, he's charming, but he got that scary side to him, you know? Like, sometimes the characters are too charming, you can't really take them seriously. With Hatham, it's like he got the perfect blend between charm and pure, like, don't fuck with me, I'll put you in the ground if you fuck around.
Mr. Kenway.
What?
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
I should play Black Flag again. I won't even lie. Black Flag is such a great game. One of the best games I've ever played.
Again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not like you should feast on land. We're stuck with tinned fish.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go
No.
away.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
That was like
Wasn't by choice.
26 days
Aye.
ago.
Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I think it's the who. I don't know who croaks. I don't know who talks up. I don't know if it's the chef. What? Yeah. I was like looking like, where the hell do you want me to go?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
That's true. Yeah, there we go. The cook or the doctor. I remember now. Let's go to. Where's the cook? I prefer him. There you go.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Yeah.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk them down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Alright, hey, onwards.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
I remember that.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned with such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land, wine, whilst we're
It's like
stuck in fishing business.
trail.
Curious. Most curious.
I love hate them. I know why people say they want a game with just him now, because he's just so compelling, charismatic, but scary. And badass too, you know what I mean? People are saying that like, I don't want to spoil the game, let me keep quiet. Because it might be people's first like time playing this or seeing this, so I'm not gonna spoil. Like, I played this game
Any news?
a ton as a
Each
kid.
night it's the same.
so-
I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Speak with the door.
Beat to quarters, men! Ready them! Brace! Everybody down!
Come.
A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
I don't think he knows yet, but I think
Secure the
later on.
hatch!
I do believe
Nathan.
later on he learns how to do
Have
it.
you been topside?
Have you been
The ship's
topside?
appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Crazy.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
Inside Halloween theme, I have returned. Hello, welcome.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
A little sword like that's not gonna scare me. Oh, they still got the little, they still kept it in. Like, there's like a weird ray tracing on swords when you swipe. Like, look, like it's like a weird, like, outline, like it's a lightsaber. It's weird. It's weird but cool. It's only with swords, I think. With axes, it doesn't work, but mainly with swords, it works that way. So, yeah, man. Right, let's go. I haven't played this in a while. Come. Oh, I have to use different tactics. Come then. Come on, Ethan. Just do what you gotta do. There we go. Right over here. Ow. Here we go. Okay. Am I there yet? Where else? Where else? Where else? Come on, get up. Got him.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me.
Bye, Captain
He's the one
Jack
that threw that ship
Sparrow.
here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
What?
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm.
It's our only chance.
I
If
won't
they want
do
you,
it.
then they can have you. What are you talking about? Come here. Stabs him.
All right. All right.
Just continuously threaten him. Give me what I want, so else is an inval. That's practically what I did right there. Oh yeah. How fast do these ships go? Like 1 kilometer a year or something? Like how fast does this go?
We need those ropes secured. I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Such a little crybaby. My ship. Oh no, what's gonna happen? What a loser. What a little chump. Just do your job. I think I forgot Haytham doesn't know how to tie knots. So one of them breaks off. Loki running across the deck of the ship makes me want to play Black Flag again. Oh shit, too much. Like I don't know what it is about Black. Oh, I know what it is. It's the open world, being a pirate, giving you a lot more freedom to do what you want. A lot of games don't give you that freedom to do what you want, especially nowadays. Modern games, it's very scripted. Oh, you have to follow the mission structure. You have to follow the mission structure. With Black Flag, it's like, here's the objective. Do what you must. If you want to go raiding ships and stuff for money to upgrade your ship, go do that then. We don't care. Know what I mean? So I actually wouldn't mind playing that again.
Speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Right, here we go. Thing is, I could have climbed up on the side things. Either way, I wouldn't have mattered. Oh lol. That's unlucky. That's super unlucky.
They're all too wet! I'm slipping!
Then I forgot what one you wrote, trash.
Thank you.
Can you buy rum or is it always gone? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you can buy rum. I don't know. Oh lol. How come their ship went down? How come we didn't go down? Oh, I'll never forget. Oh, dude, I want to play Black Flag now, but I have to sit through this game. They haven't remastered Assassin's Creed 1, have they? Let me just have a look. I don't think so. I think they should, honestly. But I don't think people would play it for that long, to be honest. Let me just double check that. Assassin's Creed 2 on the PS4 or any modern day consoles? Oh yeah, it is with the Ezio collection. I totally forgot about that. That's weird that they haven't remastered Assassin's Creed 1. I think they should do like a complete remake for Assassin's Creed 1. I think people would play it. I would personally. Yeah, this game's a lot more brighter, warmer than the PS3 version.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
My favorite area in this game, I know, like this game, I think it's Boston, New York, the Davenport area, which is like your homestead, sort of like your main hub, your safe hub. I forgot what else is in this game. Philadelphia, I think? I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. But I will say this though, the best area in this game is the frontier. Like literally just going from the trees and the forest, and Haytham doesn't know how to climb trees because it makes sense. But yeah, I think Connor, a lot of people don't acknowledge him as being a good assassin or a good assassin's character. I like his brutality. Like that's a lot of things people don't really look at. Is with Connor is he's brutal. It's in his nature to be so brutal, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Wow, after like 10 years there's the flippin' thing. Title card. Ba-na-na, da-na-na. They don't make Assassin's Creed games like this anymore, dude. They don't care anymore. It's so sad to like look at Ubisoft, to think that there used to be a company, not that people loved, but like, you know, there was excitement for their games. Like I remember reading in the newspaper, or not the newspaper, but like, what was it called, dude? Oh, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a gamer magazine, and Black Flag was there. And I remember looking at Haytham on the ship with these blonde hair
Master
peeking
Kenway.
through the
Master Kenway.
Yes,
hood.
may I help you?
Charles
Charles
Lee.
Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been
I
asked
hate
to
him.
introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
What a weird guy. I hate
Are
him
you
so
by any
much.
chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
The British are here already. Anyway, like I was saying, but like, yeah, man, they don't really care anymore.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner
Every
of
time I want to
things
talk,
see
they
and
open
do.
their fat mouths,
Once
bastards.
you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Oh, I'm walking into somebody. But like I was saying, man, like with Assassin's Creed, they don't really care. But like I was saying, like I remember looking at what's his face? Thingy's blonde hair peeked through his hood, and I remember thinking, why are we playing as a blondie? Like, you know, it's the first time we play as a blonde character from Assassin's Creed.
Get back here with that, you rogue!
So I remember looking at that and thinking, wow, he's so cool. And then we actually play as him, and it's even cooler.
Briggs, this accursed
Oh,
city will
look.
be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
He just
That's
needs to
because
run
I
with a
am.
key and a kite, he'll be
Greatly
fine.
so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote.
Cringe.
Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
What happened to fashion? You know what I mean? Like everybody had long hair and ponytails, and then like wore fancy clothes and stuff. What happened? Like, how has fashion... Have you guys ever wondered, like, how fashion has changed from what it was 300-400 years ago to what it is now? Like, wearing coats and having long hair and powdered wigs and that sort of thing. Like, do you ever wonder? I always wonder how that happened, to be honest with you. Cause, like... Oh, I need to exit to equip it. I remember now. But like, yeah, man, like I always wonder like how fashion changed. I think I like the sword on the like that. They even put rate of fire. That's new. They never used to do that before. Hold R1, large weapons. Yeah, I did it now. Anyway, but like, yeah, man, like, with Assassin's Creed, dude, like, these games used to be so good. And now they just shoot out anything.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern.
Like, even with the latest Assassin's Creed game, no one cares.
Spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove
That's
yourself
a bit
loyal
sus.
to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
How do I put it, man? Like, with Connor and his fight towards the Templars isn't only because of what's right and what's wrong. That's something these games, or well, this game does really well, because when you play Assassin's Creed, I think 1, even 2, or like you play, yeah, when you play Assassin's Creed games, yeah, man, like you don't, like in this game they kind of, how do I explain it? Like, but with this game, the Templars, or Assassin's Creed 1 before this one, till Revelations, the Templars were always seen as like the bad guys.
Lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let room.
Why is everyone hitting
Oh,
on
yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
But like I was saying, man,
This way.
yeah, like in the previous Assassin's Creed games, they don't really show the difference between assassins and Templars. But in this game, they kind of show that they can be one in the same, and that you can't really tell the difference between them. More in the lines of the only difference is numbers. assassins have way more numbers and prefer to work in the shadows and the dark, and then Templars are more out in the open,
Sir,
hide in plain sight.
William Johnson.
Strength in numbers kind of guys. Do politics and stuff, which is a nice contrast.
A good lad.
So,
if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region.
I want to get like a little
I
ribbon in my
require
hair.
your
You think
knowledge
I'll
of
look
the
cute?
land and its people to find it.
Pardon
Sadly,
me.
my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
But like I was saying, man, Connor's fight against the Templars isn't only for the right and wrong, because there is no right and wrong in this game, but mainly because of his personal thing has been put in this game. His personal issues have been put in this game. Like, it's the same with I think a lot of Assassin's Creed actually has, like, yeah, sure, we're fighting Templars, they're bad, they're evil, blah 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 blah, but it's also like a lot of their personal issues get flooded into that. So it's not only attacking because they're upset with the Templars, it's also because of their personal issues too. But I think the best Assassin's Creed character with the best
Thomas
story
Hickey?
and emotional
Who's
stuff,
asking?
Bayek
Haytham
easily.
Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
I like how he just agrees with the plan.
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Let me reload this quickly. I like this mechanic that it's flintlock pistols, so it takes forever to load. What the fuck? Okay, so why didn't you do it the first time? Okay, whatever. There we go. And goodbye.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Ow.
You won't have to reload.
They just surrendered like that? Easy.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
I forgot in this game, I think, no, I can't remember if it's the,
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
over here.
Lay
missed.
down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
There we go, bitches. I just took him out end to end.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Clap him.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Shoot him.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
That's very generous of Haytham.
This one's got some shot on him. You
I
might
mean,
want to
he
be
kills
grabbing
him.
it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame.
Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spore the spore?
Crazy to see how Charles changed over the course of time. You know what I mean? Starts off like a scared little boy, becomes a more powerful guy. I think it's here. Someone appears on the roof.
Look at those badgers running around all over the shop.
Come on.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Look at sheep. You're cute.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
I love the fighting in this game. It hasn't changed at all. It's still the same old, you know what I mean? Oh, I love it.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do.
Lovely.
Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Hooray! It's done. And I got full synchronization, surprisingly. Right, so I'm gonna call it a day with the stream. Thanks for pitching up, guys. I'll be sure to play this more frequently because I would like to finish this game. And maybe try 100% it, maybe not. We'll just see how that goes. But anyway, thank you for coming. Goodbye.